Beautiful day, y'all. This is Julie, Mama Jules Marshall, reporting from 47th in Washington. So, I came here this morning for personal reasons, and I have the money, so I'm going to put it where I want it. I bought coffee for this gentleman at a store, and they didn't allow him to use the bathroom, which really bothered me, and I could understand some reasons. If there was no soap or paper towels and it was valid, you couldn't wash your hands, I could understand it. So he comes out, and I said, look, you're hungry, right? I knew he would be, and he was. So I actually gave him $10 so he could go across the street to the, let's see if we can get the, where is it? Oh, to the McDonald's right here. And he spent, let's see, takeout total was $5.71 as a paying customer. He was refused the bathroom so that he could clean his hands before he got the food that he purchased there. That's health regulations. That's the law. You must have bathrooms with hot water when you're serving food out of a restaurant, like a restaurant matter, including all fast food restaurants. It's the law by health. He was refused the service of that bathroom so that he could wash his hands before consuming that food. So he walked out with his food and unclean hands and the money that I had given him to do so. Now, this is not right. This is by law. You are supposed to be able to wash your hands when consuming food out of a restaurant. And that was refused him by the McDonald's at 47th in Washington. This is unacceptable. You might be able to hear him in the background, but I realized I might have been covering up the mic. But he wanted to remain off camera. I don't blame him. So anyways, here's the receipt of purchase. I walked in there. I told the person who took me as service that I needed to speak to the manager. They pretty much knew something was going on. The manager sees in the camera, sees me, he knows me. I work right here. So he says he's in a meeting. You know that little white speck on top of chicken shit? It's still chicken shit. So I told her, look, if it was me that had it, you would not have reserved it. No, there's not a problem with the women's room. There's a problem with the men's room. Oh, so if I go check the men's room right now, there's going to be an issue with it and it's going to be shut down. Oh, well, you can't use the men's room. Oh, so excuse me, if I was transgendered, I would be refused to use the men's bathroom. She shut her mouth and couldn't say anything. I said, that's what I thought. There's not a problem with the men's room. You are just being biased and you're being discriminated. Now, you can relay this message to your manager because that's bullshit. And I will be back within an hour. Well, I'm not waiting an hour. This is going on YouTube right now because this is unacceptable. And I really do hope you blow this up because I'm going to share it and I'm going to blow it up for you. I'm tired of this. McDonald's is McDonald's. There's supposed to be a reputation and regulations by the name of McDonald's. And if you're not holding up to that, you should not be carrying the McDonald's names. Period. There's a standard that should be held up to and is not being held up to because most of the politicians now are in the pockets of people and they shouldn't have to be held accountable. Well, that's bullshit and unacceptable. It's time to stop this change of woke. There's nothing wrong. There shouldn't be anything wrong. So we're not going to say anything's wrong. Shh. There's a problem. And it needs to be done and it needs to be taken back. And people need to be treated like humans. Period. End of story. Grow up and start doing your job the right way and start being a human. Please, y'all, blow this up. It needs to stop. Compassion is compassion. The law is the law. Health is health. And if you're not abiding by health regulations, you're breaking the law. Period. Right or wrong, it's gendered, biased. I don't care. It's all wrong. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.